From the newest ballpark on the Major League landscape, there's a look inside Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Boston Red Sox and the Miami Marlins. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll get us started in this one.
Center fielder, number 39.
Hit out towards second. Jeanette has it. And he's set down, one away. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule, and look who you're facing. You're facing their best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Ball one.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down. Here's Mark Trumbo now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Trumbo.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it, and that's the third out. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Digging in, A.J. Pollock. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Jose Ramirez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Left fielder number 22.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hayward.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Third baseman.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring forward the power-hitting third baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. 2 gone. stepping in,
Batting
Stephen
seventh.
Vogt. He'll work
Catcher,
on keeping this top of the
Stephen
second alive.
Vogt.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Brantley going back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And that misses, ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. That's lifted the other way out to left. And Brantley will make the catch, and that ends. Coming to the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out. So here's Francisco Lindor now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. Back up the middle. And this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Scooter Gennett. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
That's a big pitch right there in this situation. I may see him come back with that. This hitter's so amped up, ready to go. Nice job of pulling the string.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
On to the shortstop, but thrown away. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. Step. In is Josh Reddick.
Right fielder, Josh
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially following up after a fastball.
Dribbled to the right side. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Batting 8.
In now, Yadier Molina. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Kevin Kiermaier.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And there's the first out. So the base is empty here with one away, and set to stand in the ultra dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Low for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Outside, 3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Not a good-looking 3-0 hack there. He misses it for strike one.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Baseman number 35.
First pitch of the at-bat. Eric Hosmer will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
3-0 now. On deck, the right-handed hitting Mark Trumbo. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Runners on first with one down. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are two gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Trumbo. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A fastball that just misses inside. Ready with the 1-0. Now this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Striding into the box, Jason Kipnis. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Jason Kipnis.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Brantley. Second at-bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. And this is sent out to Reyes. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far. Ready for another chance? A.J. Pollock. He flew out in his last at-bat. This is in the air out to left field. Hayward has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 22. Jason
and that's on the outside corner for a strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Chopped weakly to the right, but it gets foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Pollock. 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Jeanette onto the grass. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Stephen Vogt. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pollock giving chase. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Striding in, Jose Ramirez.
Leading off the
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, number 32.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low apparently.
0-1, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A called strike on the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
The first baseman,
Here's
number
Paul
44,
Goldschmidt now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. Now in the box, Francisco Lindor. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one. Gray ready with the 0-1. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. And this is taken in by Reyes for out number 2. At the plate, Scooter Gennett. He singled his last time up.
Scooter.
Hard hit ball to short. Right there is Reyes. Throw in time, and the side is retired. In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Second baseman, Anthony.
Lifted in the air
Rendon.
to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Shortstop,
Stepping into the
7,
box, Jose Reyes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. You got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
Now
Digging
batting,
in once again,
center
Kevin
fielder.
Kiermaier. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Settling in now, Josh Reddick comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Josh Reddick.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 coming. Hot shot on the ground is short. Reyes has it. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first down. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And the middle infielders are staying busy here. Another ground ball, this time out to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. A base hit in his first trip. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Kipnis will take the turn and head for second now. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Ready once again, Michael Brantley. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Ready for another shot now. A.J. Pollock trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Hit to short. Reyes gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Giancarlo.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs. He blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
And Trumbo will reach. He's got a base hit. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Left fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Ramirez.
First pitch on its way. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate. Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. He's set. Here it comes. Paul Goldschmidt is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Stanton on the run, and no one can get there. He'll try it again.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that misses for ball 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off. That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back at the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Ball line fouled as that'll get over the Marlins dugout. The next 0-2. Soft liner to the right side, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding in once again, Stephen Vogt comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hard hit ball to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter.
Ready for another shot now, Anthony Rendon. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just got a piece up the line. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. And Jeanette will make the catch, and that'll be that.
It's time for the traditional.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Jeanette. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Second baseman, Scooter Jeanette.
First pitch on its way. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he is in there. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Line hard toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Yadier Molina. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Way in front of a great slider that time. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jason Kipnis. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for
Adam Jones will come on to pinch hit. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Bouncer down the line. But that one rolls foul. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. Here's Michael Brantley. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
Tell you what, Matt, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He said he looks hitterish. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And Hayward will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes.
Leading off for the
He's
Red
0
Sox.
for 2 thus far in this one.
Jose Reyes.
The high fastball is in there.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Popped up. Lindor is there for it. He's got it one away. Digging
Now
in once
batting,
again, Kevin
center
Kiermaier.
fielder.
He
Kevin
struggled at the top of the
Kiermaier.
lineup in this one, hitless to this point. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Pollock to the track, to the wall. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Now
Ready
batting,
once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw gets him 2 down. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Pollock racing back off the sculpture. It's a home run. Here's Mark Trumbo now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
designated hitter, Mark Trumbo.
And he lays off there 1-0.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Misses, ball 2. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Here's a high pop-up. Jeanette coasts under it. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Oh, and they botch this one as it drops in the infield.
Now batting,
Here's Jason
Left
Hayward
fielder.
now. He could really use a
Jason
knock here.
Hayward.
0 for 3 in the game so far. A changeup over the inside corner. The 0-1. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Brantley is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another chance? A.J. Pollock. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
center fielder,
Joaquin Soria is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the
Your
8th.
attention, please. Now pitching for Boston.
And some action now in the
Number
Boston
48,
bullpen as a
Joaquin
right-hander's up and
Soria.
throwing. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Now batting,
Striding
Third
in,
baseman,
Jose Ramirez.
Jose
1 for 2 with a double
Ramirez.
on his line thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous
first
play.
baseman, number 44.
At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt.
Goldschmidt.
He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Kiermaier is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Ryan
And the first
Zimmerman.
pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time. Here's the pitch. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Digging in, Stephen Vogt. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. In the air now out to left field. Brantley is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. In now is Anthony Rendon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Little dribbler down the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. This one's down to third. Ramirez is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Reyes will take this one for the first out. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hard on the ground towards short, and this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Another 0-2 home. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rendon able to put it away, and that's out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Jones. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
5 runs.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.
First opened back in 2012, a look inside the Mammoth Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Boston Red Sox and the Miami Marlins. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And we are set for
Boston. Center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Well, Matt, every team's going to go through a losing streak, but you got to try to do something that's going to pull you out of it. One game at a time is really what you got to think about, because if you don't, before you know it, 5 games leads to 10, and 10 games leads to 15. And before you know it, you're out of it. You lost a ton of games in a row.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Kevin Kiermaier becomes the first out of the inning. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone!
Batting third.
Here's the first pitch to him. Eric Hosmer comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this will be fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Pollard. 2 down. Striding into the box, Mark Trumbo. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss. Oh, now Trumbo gets a hold of one here. That's sent out to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Stepping up now, Jason Hayward. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Pollock has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Michael Brantley.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Batting second.
Standing in, A.J. Pollock. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Brantley is on his way home. The runner scores from second. And they'll keep the pressure on here. He's in with a triple. Now batting, Jose Ramirez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hayward has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And that one just not deep enough, so they'll wisely hold him at third with 1 out in the inning now.
Batting fourth.
Coming to the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Paul Goldschmidt becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Francisco Lindor is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And Hayward will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. We'll begin things here against Jamison Tyone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Now the pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is swung on and missed by Zimmerman as he set down on strikes for the first out of the inning.
Batting 7th.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Stephen Vogt. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8th.
At the plate, Jose Reyes. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Brentley will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Scooter Gennett. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Scooter Gennett.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 1 strike now from Archer. 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Zimmerman is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Josh Reddick. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
That's a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball on the edge of the strike zone, and he was able just to get enough of it to foul it off. Stay alive for another pitch.
Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 0-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Reddick around the bag at first, heading for second now. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Now in the box, Yadier Molina, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second. second with a base hit into the out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. For Reddick, he picks up his 6th double so far on the year. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. Standing in, Jason Kipnis. He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. Sent on the ground out to second. And a base hit, so a very good at-bat there as the run is in to make it a 2-2 ball game. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Michael Brantley. He'll try to follow up the doubles in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Reyes into shallow center. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, A.J. Pollock. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Weak chopper up the line. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. Here's Daniel Murphy now, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Daniel Murphy.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first is Murphy taking the turn for second now. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double. Ready for another chance. Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here it comes. 1-0. 2-0.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now. Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Chopped weakly to the left. Ramirez gloves it on to first, and there are 2 down. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set, and the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Throw won't get him. 0-1 pitch on its way. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Brantley is under it, and that retires the side. Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Jose Ramirez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Kiermaier. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. Striding in once again, Francisco Lindor. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Rolled slowly to first. To his right, Hosmer, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Trumbo. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Mark Trumbo.
Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Here's Jason Hayward. Now.
Fielder number 22, Jason Hayward.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Zimmerman now waiting the 1-0. And that one right down Main Street.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Pollock is right there, 1 down. Stepping into the box
for the Red Sox. Catcher Stephen.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Reddick is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Shortstop number 7.
Into the box, Jose Reyes. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Pitch outside, the throw behind the runner to second. 1-0 count. Here it is. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Goldschmidt is there for it, and that retires the side. In now, Josh Reddick. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Hot shot down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. A base hit in his first trip.
Yadier Molina.
First delivery to him on the way. And I believe a balk has been called here by the home plate umpire, Woody Keller. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I like that pitch on 0-2 there. Busted him in, and even though he missed with that one, that hitter isn't as likely to dive out over the plate the rest of this AB.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Hit toward the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Coming to the plate now, Jason Kipnis. He reached on a single in his first try. Patrick Corbin answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Alex Bregman will get an opportunity.
Number 2, Alex Bregman.
And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. From the stretch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence, following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
A swinging bunt to the mound. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Here's Michael Brantley, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Man, I like how he's pitching right here. He's got that runner at second base, and he just made 2 tough pitches. Now you make him chase the ball if you want to get him out. Make him chase.
And I believe perhaps a balk has been called here. Yes, it has. And that's going to move the runner up to third now with still just 1 away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. Hard on the ground toward short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game. Ready once again, A.J. Pollock, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. But gloved by the third baseman for the out. Digging in and looking for more, Paul Goldschmidt. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. And he takes ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Here comes the 1-0. In the dirt here. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0, I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. Francisco Lindor stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Stepping in, Daniel Murphy. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Ball 3 of the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
The payoff pitch one more time. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. The next 3-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Jeanette is there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So coming to the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Jeanette from shallow right. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Now batting,
Giancarlo Stanton now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again. Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Digging in once again, Scooter Jeanette. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Slapped hard the opposite way. Hayward is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And he lays off there, 1-0. Tapper up the line, but that one rolls foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Ready for another shot now. Yadier Molina. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Molina.
Fernando Rodriguez is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. In the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is... Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
Mark.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down. Well, a good inside fastball right there.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Reddick is going to get there. He's got it one away. Digging in and looking for more, Jason Hayward. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
And this foul tip is held onto by Molina. A fine play there by the veteran backstop to help record the punch out. Ryan Zimmerman is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Skied into very shallow right. Reddick has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Brantley. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Michael Brantley.
Now the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready with the 0-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now another 0-2. Line to the right side. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard. Digging in once again, A.J. Pollock. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
A.J. Pollock.
First pitch on its way. Popped high in the air. Hosmer is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Striding in once again, Jose Ramirez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Paul Goldschmidt. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Ready with the 0-2. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here it comes, 0-2. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Stepping in, Stephen Vogt. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Stephen Vogt.
Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Therefore, it is the Gold Glover Reddick, and he's got it 1 away. Ready once again, Jose Reyes. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. There to take it is Reddick, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Daniel Murphy now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Swing and a little blooper to center. Lindor ranging into the outfield. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
It's time for the traditional.
So striding in, Francisco Lindor. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Francisco Lindor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Hayward. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Hit hard to short. Backhanded. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch. Now to play. Now action in the bull. Bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Giancarlo Stanton now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Now Stanton swings and sends a ground ball to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Brantley is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Yadier Molina. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first down. And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 with the run batted in for him thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Michael Brantley. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Dribbled back toward the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Mark Trumbo. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Mark Trumbo.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Ready now. Jason Hayward.
Left fielder, Jason Hayward.
Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. No hits in 3 tries so far. Craig Kimbrell comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 46.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And another foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Into the box now, Stephen Vogt. The bases are loaded in front of him, so a real opportunity for him to put a dent in that 3-run deficit. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Now a swing and a fly ball. Reddick on the run. He's got it 1 away. And the throw comes in, and all 3 runners are forced to hold on with 1 away now. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Reddick ranging back. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Stepping in. Daniel Murphy, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. From the stretch. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And he will make the catch here to end things. And the Marlins have finally found their way back into the win column as this ball game is over. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Michael Brantley. Strike a pose. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Red Sox, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute.